Hi, everybody. Welcome to Hockey Central at the Intermission. I'm Rob Folds, and throughout the season, we like to invite our pal, our chum, our buddy, Sam Cosentino in as we talk about players in the system for the Ottawa Senators. And the first player we're going to talk about, Sam, is a big defenseman. We saw him in the Subway Super Series. He's going to get another opportunity to play for Canada at the World Junior Tournament.
Yeah, he was selected to Team Canada's selection camp here today, and that's good news for Jared Cowan, because going back to last year after that right knee reconstruction, he just wasn't mobile enough to play at that level. He only played in 4 games at the World Juniors, but as a guy who's returning, he's really going to be leaned on to be a shutdown defenseman. The one thing that the Senators did with Cowan is that after he had such a great camp, they challenged him to do more. They said, we want you to go out and be a goal scorer. We want you to go out and start producing, which normally wasn't in his repertoire. And so he has gone out and done that with Spokane. November 24th against Kamloops, picks up his first ever WHL hat-trick, and now they feel that by challenging him in that regard, he's really going to start to improve and develop even more. You look at the numbers so far this year, pretty close to a point-per-game pace, but this is a guy that they really want to see develop into that shutdown defenseman at the National Hockey League level. In order to do that, though, and in order to keep dangling that carrot and push him, they said, hey, let's go out and provide some more offense this year. He's done that. He is a pretty good chance to make that World Junior team and see a lot of minutes this year.
All right, you talked about offense, and we saw him on display at the MasterCard Memorial Cup in Brandon, and that is Mark Stone. He has got all the tools. Where do you think he stands in the system?
Yeah, pretty good bloodlines, too. His brother Michael was a third-round pick of the Phoenix Coyotes going back to the 2008 draft. And the thing about Stone is he doesn't seem to overwhelm you with his speed. At times it seems like he's loafing. He knows that skating is something he really needs to work on. But what the Senators really love about this guy is the fact that he's a big, strong, physical guy. He really shoots the puck extremely well. I talked to Tim Murray, the assistant GM for the Senators, and he said in the last few drafts we've really gone after smallish, skilled guys, as so the NHL has gone. Now what we want to do is start getting back into those more bigger, skilled type players. Zach Smith is a similar guy who's already in the system. Mark Stone, they feel, is a guy who can do that. And the one thing he's added, getting more minutes and more significant minutes with Kelly McCrimmon's Brandon Wheat Kings this year, is that he's played a lot more in all situations. He's now 7th in the WHL in scoring. I think this is a guy that's really a project. But when you look at the skill set he brings, the fact that he's an extremely hard worker, I know the Senators are really happy with this pick in the 6th round.
We've only got about a half minute left. Changes in Binghamton, and that's the development team for the Ottawa Senators.
Kirk Kleinendorf is the head coach, and people who don't know a lot about him, he worked with the U.S. under-18 team, won a gold medal there, was the assistant coach with the World Junior team last year. He came highly recommended, not just from the Senators scouting staff, which they're provided to put in a list at the end of the year of possible coaches in case something comes up in the organization. The scouts are challenged with that, but he's also a guy who's very positive, a good teacher, and he's been a really nice fit there.
Always great to have Sam Cosentino check in with In the System for the Ottawa Senators. More to come. Scotiabank Place.